Alix Earle was on the Call Her Daddy podcast, and outside of TikTok, I don't really know anything about her. And boy, did I learn a lot. She talks about her parents' divorce, and I had no idea, but from a young age, there was paparazzi following her family. She said when she was in the second grade, she noticed that her parents were arguing a lot, and then eventually they split. Her dad moved about a mile away and paparazzi were following him, but at the time, she didn't know it. Her father cheated on her mother with Ashley Dupree, which is her current stepmother. See, at the time that Alix Earle's father was having an affair with Ashley Dupree, she was a call girl. And at the time, she caught herself in a scandal with New York's Governor Eliot Spitzer. Alix said she had no idea about any of this going on for 2 years until she was in 4th grade when people started making comments. So she pulled up her iPad, she Googled and realized the last 2 years of her life was a lie. Whenever her father would take her and her sister out for ice cream, it was because he was avoiding paparazzi outside his home. And she said at the time when she was young, she didn't understand why it was such a big deal or who her now stepmother is. Eventually, Alix Earle was introduced to Ashley and was told to be nice to her. Alix said at the time all she wanted to do was rip this woman's head off. When she got to middle school, people would talk a lot of crap about her family and nobody was allowed to come over to her home. Parents would tell Alix's mother that they didn't respect her family and didn't want their kids around her. She even said one time in high school, her history teacher was talking about the scandal, and the entire time her teacher was looking at her. Everybody in the class was laughing, and she left school bawling her eyes out. She said, "It's really nice to get to talk about this because I really never have." Alix said because of this situation, it always caused her to have one foot in and one foot out when it comes to relationships, but what she's thankful for is the fact that her entire family really just gets along now. She also said because of the situation, she could never be the other woman. That's why when it comes to Braxton, even though his ex alluded to him cheating on her, all she can say is she was never the other woman. She even admitted that she would cry reading the comments when people would call her a homewrecker because that is one thing she would never want to be. And whether or not they're in an exclusive relationship, the answer would be they are not. Alix said she's currently just learning more about herself, living her life, and going with the flow.